Have you ever wondered why narcissists are often drawn to the church? This intriguing question prompts us to explore the dynamics of narcissism and its relationship with religious institutions, particularly the church. Today, we delve into 10 reasons why this is a common occurrence. Firstly, consider the art of deception. Narcissists are adept at wearing masks, presenting an attractive facade to the world around them. This is particularly true in the church, where they can portray themselves as devout and committed, hiding their true nature behind a cloak of piety. Maybe even better terms is to put on an act, because the church gauges some of its success on certain behavioral changes. When the narcissist displays these changes, it is credited to him as positive growth in the Lord, and then it becomes an ever-spiraling cycle of misplaced praise, leading to even more fake behavior. The narcissist uses this process to make it look like he is moving forward in faith, and may even convince himself that it is reality, all while continuing to put an act, thinking that over time the act will automatically become reality. Secondly, Christians generally have a tendency to trust one another. This is born from a shared faith and mutual understanding. Narcissists exploit this trust, manipulating the goodwill of others for their own benefit. Emphasizing this point further, Christians are encouraged to be empathetic and understanding. Narcissists, however, can twist this empathy to their advantage, using it as a tool to control and manipulate others. The third reason revolves around leadership. Churches are often on the lookout for individuals to fill leadership roles. Narcissists, with their dominant personalities and charismatic charm, can easily fill these positions, gaining influence and control over others. Fourthly, when church members realize they are being manipulated or abused by a narcissist, they often choose to walk away quietly rather than confront the individual. This silence provides a safe haven for narcissists, allowing them to continue their behavior unchecked. Moving on, we find that the lies of narcissists often go unchallenged within the church. This is due in part to the aforementioned trust and empathy that Christians extend to one another, making it easier for narcissists to deceive others. Our seventh reason is a grim one. The more narcissists learn tactics to control and abuse, the better they become at doing it. The church, unfortunately, can provide a fertile training ground for these tactics. Narcissists are experts of manipulation. They study their victims intensely from the first moment they meet them. Because we don't think or function this way, we tend to see them as sincere and caring, or even charming. We don't realize that they are relating to us in such an artificial way. I personally remember the first time I met my ex-husband. He was very transparent about issues involving his personal life that I didn't realize till late, that we're all tactics of manipulation. It sounded so sincere. In the church, generally, they praise people who look like they are helpful, have great knowledge of Scripture, encourages others, wise, of service to others, and many more activities that are thought of as humble and caring. If the narcissist can emulate these items to appear as a great Christian, it will give them the narcissist supply or adoration that they so desperately desires. Once that is established, they move on to learn all of the right words and actions to say and do to make them look like a staple of the church. This behavior will be so good that it can fool even the wisest. That is because the church never sit down to think that someone can be so calculating and cruel, to base relationships on how they can be seen as superior above all others. And this biggest reason why they're drawn to church. The eighth reason ties into the narcissist's need for affirmation. This need aligns perfectly with the Christian's desire to see good behavior in others. Narcissists can exploit this, receiving praise and validation for their outwardly good actions. They are ready to do whatever it takes to be seen as the most spiritual and most helpful. They will lead Bible studies, clean toilets until they have established their sparkling reputation. As they gain more affirmation, they will move themselves up the church ladder. Church leaders' attempts to cure narcissists form the ninth reason. Unfortunately, these well-intentioned efforts often result in more narcissistic injury, reinforcing the narcissist's belief in their superiority and righteousness. Lastly, many churches prioritize reconciliation above healing. This can allow narcissists to avoid taking responsibility for their actions, further enabling their damaging behavior. To recap, narcissists are often drawn to the church due to the ability to wear a mask of piety. the trust and empathy extended by Christians, the availability of leadership roles, the unchallenged lies, the improvement of their manipulative tactics, the need for affirmation, the misguided attempts at curing them, and the prioritization of reconciliation over healing. As we conclude, we understand that this is a complex and sensitive issue. It's crucial to remember that while these dynamics can exist, they are not indicative of every church or every individual within them. Understanding these dynamics, however, can help us foster healthier, more authentic communities of faith.